Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Sideboob Bartender, where every episode we're bringing you a drink that's fun, a drink that's sexy, and a drink that's delicious. On the menu today for our fun drink, we're doing some lemon drop martinis. Our sexy drink is gonna be a classic old fashioned, and our fun drink is gonna be some Mexican candy shots. Let's get started. Yep, that's great. I'm gonna put this in there so it stops hitting me in the face. Our first drink today is gonna be our fun drink, and we are making some lemon drop martinis. So to get started, you're gonna wanna cut up your lemon. And this is a really big lemon, so I'm only gonna cut half of it. And with one of the pieces, you can rim your glass. This is not a martini glass, I know, but we're just using it, so roll with me. You put some lemon around it. And then you rim it with some sugar. Like so. And then to get our drink started, we get our shaker tin, put some ice in there. Now we are going to do a 2-ounce pour of some Citron vodka or lemon vodka, really whatever you have. To that, we add a 1/2 ounce pour of triple sec. A couple squeezes of fresh lemon juice. Now this is the big secret because a lot of people don't use fresh lemon juice in their lemon drops. However, I do, and I prefer it that way. It gives it a much fresher taste. Drop the lemons right in there. It's all good. A little bit of sweet and sour. And then give it a good shake. Strain it right into your glass. Just put a little slice in the middle there. Put it on your glass. And there you have it, a lemon drop martini. Cheers. Our sexy drink today is a classic old fashioned. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get started by putting a slice of orange as well as a cherry into your glass. Now this is simple syrup, top with a little simple syrup. You could also use a sugar cube if you want to. I prefer to do it with the simple syrup just because it's a little bit easier for me. You don't have to wait for that sugar to dissolve. And you just put a little bit in there just to give your old fashioned a little bit of sweetness. And then we go in with about a dash or two of bitters. And now muddle it on up. Once you've got those flavors muddled together, it is time to add our bourbon. So for our bourbon, we are gonna do a 2-ounce pour. Add a little bit of ice. And then give it a good stir. Not enough to water it down, but enough to get everything muddled together and all that flavor inside of your bourbon. Now we're gonna add this to our glass, just as it is, because we want those orange and cherry bits in there. They give it a lot of flavor and continue to develop the flavor as the drink goes on or as you have it in your hand. Top with a little bit more of ice. A tiny bit of club soda on top just to even out those flavors. Then get yourself a little bit of orange peel. Now this is just the peel. As you can see, there is still a little bit of that rind on there. You're just going to flavor the outside of your glass with it. It gives it a little bit of that aroma of orange. You can make a twist with it or a semi-twist with it. Make sure to do it over it because when you twist the orange, you're gonna see that little like acidic or citrusy notes fly out, and you want that part of your old fashioned. So just give it a nice little twist. Add it to your glass. And there you have yourself a classic old fashioned. Our delicious drink today are our Mexican candy shots. Now these are really good and they can be made with either vodka or tequila. I'm not a big tequila drinker, so I am making them with vodka, but we're gonna wanna get started by rimming our glasses with a little bit of Tajin. So you wanna take your glass, put a little bit of lime on the side, and dip it right into your Tajin. Now I am making 3 Mexican candy shots today, so I'm gonna show you how to make 3 of them. However, I'm gonna give you the measurements for just 1. So first, start by putting some ice in your shaker tin. And for every shot, you wanna do 1 ounce of regular vodka. So it's gonna be 1 ounce per shot, but I'm doing 3 shots, so I'm gonna do 3 ounces right now. And then for every shot, you're gonna wanna do a 1/2 ounce of watermelon pucker, watermelon schnapps, whatever you may call it. Then you wanna go in with a few dashes of Tabasco. I know it's weird, but trust me on this. And a little bit of sour mix. Now this part is optional. I just find that it gives it a better and more robust taste, but I like to squeeze a couple lime wedges in there and shake them up with it. It's not gonna be served with it, but I really think that it gives it a better flavor. So squeeze a couple of lime wedges in there and give it a good shake. Now you're ready to pour it on up. And there you have your Mexican candy shot. First up, we've got our lemon drop martini. I'm gonna taste it and let you know how it is, but I already know that it's gonna be great. Yep, that's great. I'm gonna put this in there so it stops hitting me in the face. Next up, our classic old fashioned. We have all the good little orange and cherry bits down there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the cherries that I used for this were moonshine cherries, so it might not totally taste right, but I already know it's gonna be good because those cherries are pretty phenomenal themselves. Here we go, cheers. Ooh, that's a good old fashioned. This is how it's done. Last but not least, our Mexican candy shots. Here we go. They're gonna be really good. They're gonna almost taste like those watermelon lollipops that you used to get with like chamoy and Tajin on them. That's exactly what these taste like. I can't wait till you give them a try. Let me know what you think. Bottoms up. It's exactly what it tastes like.